4th of July is coming up. And for me, I mean, that meant one thing as a kid, grilled hamburgers.
4th of July is sort of about fireworks for me, but it's mostly about the food.
There's nothing that really says summer better than something like peaches and blueberries baked together with big fluffy buttermilk biscuits or a crisp topping.
I grew up on a cattle ranch, and so we always had beef. I mean, there's a ton of beef in the freezer, all over the place, you know, outside, of course. And so for 4th of July, it was always grilled hamburgers.
As kids, everybody loves a hamburger, a really good hamburger. And Dad used to always put fresh garlic in it.
Using the fresh garlic is definitely the way to go.
Yeah.
It just gives a great taste to it.
What I would do, actually, is I take shallots or finely diced scallions and I saute them until soft, and I mix them in with the hamburger meat, and I make my patties with those, and that's wonderful.
And one of the things I do, and I don't know if you guys do it too, is that I always buy a chuck roast at the store, and I have the butcher grind it. That way you know what you're getting.
And another thing that we'll do a lot that really just like blows people away is making our own barbecue sauce.
Right.
It's actually really easy to do. It takes maybe 20 minutes. And even better, you can do it way ahead of time. Make it to how you like it. You want a little bit of spicy?
A little spicy.
You can make it spicier, you like it sweeter, if you like it tangier. It's like you can tweak all those sort of things.
I know you guys like really spicy food. I've had a couple of meals with you. And after something like your garlic hamburgers, it's really nice to continue to sort of waken up your guests' palates by having candied ginger in a fruit cobbler. Jeanne, you talked about bringing something that's transportable to a party, and cobbler or crisp is the perfect thing. There's nothing that really says summer better than something like peaches and blueberries baked together with big fluffy buttermilk biscuits or a crisp topping even.
I love the idea of taking a cobbler. A cobbler is great, and you're so right. You just put it in a baking dish and take it with you, and it's transportable, and you are using the best summer fruits available.
I do recommend telephoning your host and having them buy some vanilla ice cream to make sure that you have that in advance to serve alongside.
4th of July is sort of about fireworks for me, but it's mostly about the food. My salad is a green bean, corn, and cherry tomato salad with a fresh thyme and shallot vinaigrette. When you make the salad, there's just one thing you've got to remember. The recipe calls for trimming the green beans. And when you trim the green beans, go ahead and take the stem end off. Boop. But don't take this little end off. I see lots of people take this pretty pointed end off, and it's just too pretty.
Jeanne, I am totally with you, girlfriend, on this green bean thing. When you're having to clean green beans as a kid for a family of 8, the last thing you want to do is to snip off both ends, because that's double the work.
Fresh green bean salad will go with everything. It'll go with burgers, it would go with ribs, it would go with grilled chicken or fish, it would go with an assortment of salads. So if you've got your main course, if you've got your fresh salad, all you need is dessert. Oh, but you also need beer. You gotta have beer.
I'll show you how to make these recipes and more at goodbite.com.